Hey guys, Lee Dragon here, aka Pantheon Dragon. Today we'll be going over patch 4.5, but only about the jungle. I don't want to do a long video about everything else, but I want you guys to know what my opinions are on certain things about the jungle. Okay, well, so I want this to be a relatively quick video, so let's get started. Let's see, Rengar, too much changes. Gragas. I heard his Q increases in damage the longer it's up, right here. So you could see more jungle Gragas. I don't know. He could be a better jungler, maybe. You could eventually see him. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Fiddlesticks no longer affects champions. You cannot see Fiddlesticks. This is good for people who play smart and somehow keep looking at their buffs. Other than that, I don't keep looking at my buffs. Like maybe once in a while, I'll notice this passive from the enemy Fiddle doing this. But I don't think I'd actually ever see it. It's good for smart people who notice their buffs and check it somehow. And Heimerdinger, Jungle Heimerdinger gets a nerf, so fuck me. Kha'Zix. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Why did I click that? Okay, so Kha'Zix. So he got a nerf. It's not even that much of a nerf. I didn't even know it reduced his turret damage. So apparently his R evolution reduced turret damage before, and yeah, wow. That happened before. Apparently that's pretty OP. So this is pretty much needed, I would say. And casting off Lunar Flash. No longer breaks Void. Assault Stealth. Okay, I never knew that either, but okay, cool. A buff. Alright, Lee Sin. So the cooldown is now 14 seconds. The cooldown is reduced by 50% if cast on Lee Sin or an ally champion. So instead of being 9 seconds, it'll be 7 seconds. Just as kind of like the Gragas nerf. Yeah, it's kind of like the Gragas nerf. And honestly, he's still probably good. Duration, that shield is probably going to disintegrate. So the 4 seconds or 5 seconds of 4 seconds is nothing. The Iron Wheel could be something, but it's not much. But overall, it is a nerf. Still viable right now. We'll have to see later on those Lee Sin nerfs, the big Lee Sin changes, once the patch comes out. Let's see. Oh, Renekton. This is such a weird buff. If you guys read it, it's like this is off topic, but it's like it gains 150 health every level. That's like here, it's like 200, 400. Then it's like extra 400 hit point. Like what? And then on this one, it's like 40, 70, 100 damage. It's like 30, 60, plus 60. What? Like what? That's so like stupid. It's so weird for this game to have that. All right. Oh, let's see. Oh, fuck! They nerfed my monkey. They nerfed my fucking monkey. Oh, those fucking faggots. But let's look at it. Shred. This wasn't really the big deal early game. It comes in later, a bit later game, and mid game. So it's not. It's nothing. Trust me. Like I think this is fine. Top Wukong and mid Wukong might have a problem with it, but honestly, it's not that big deal unless you're, of course, like Genki and Malphite, and then it might be a big deal. This AD per ratio, whatever, 0.4 is not much. So don't worry about this nerf. His like ult's still gonna do a lot of damage. Like, let's see. I don't want to use a calculator. Actually, I will use a calculator. So, So let's see. If I did 100 damage times 4.8, it's 480. Now, if it's 100, it's I guess I'm gonna have to do math for that, but yeah, it's 40 less damage. Whatever, every 100 damage. So whatever. Let's see, Ari Jarvan. I'm gonna sneeze, but I don't. It's more reliable than land. I don't understand it. I read it. I don't understand it. Someone else can understand it. Now blocks any attack of siege minion or large monster, even if they don't meet the 40 damage. Okay, so that's better, I guess. Yeah, it's better since Wraith is. It's actually a buff. It's a buff. Because you couldn't block a wolf, a giant wolf, or a super wraith at level. I mean, a big wraith at level 1 to 2 to 4. So this is a buff for a jungle pantheon. Okay, blue trinket, spirit elder lizard, 30%. Okay, so damage amplification versus monsters, 30% to 20%. That is so. So if I did 500 damage and the amplification would have been to 650 damage. Now it's just to 600 damage. Honestly, farming a bit might be a bit slower, but it's still good. It's still good. Okay, so this is the big item, Feral Flare. Let's look at it. So you get 15 damage. I think Rigo's was already changed like this. Yeah, this is the big one. See, it's Maim, where it does 100 damage. I think Rigo's already had this, but anyways. So this is 67 damage. It's like is it? It doesn't say if it's physical or magic, but I guess if it's physical, that'd be pretty good since you could be getting a plus 67 auto attack damage against champions, and that's actually going to be pretty good. You're gonna. So one of my opinion, I think this is the only thing that changes, but honestly, I think this item is probably going to be pretty strong on those auto attacking champions in the jungle. I'd probably get it on every auto attack champion, and it might be OP, it might not be. I don't think it will be OP, but you might see it being abused sometime. So Aether Wisp, AP. Okay. I guess a Legion. This is a jungle item, so I'll go over this one. So basically, they changed the armored and magic resist, and now it's basically just a. It's used for just basically a magic damage instead of armor, and it's prioritized going to be more looking like, it looks like a Spirit Visage from this point of view, since right here it says plus 20 magic resist, but of course you get the aura, so that's 40 magic resist. This just looks like a Spirit Visage without the, I think the cooldown reduction is still here, but yeah, without the health regen, self regen passive, and yeah, you still have the active. So for some people, it'll be good. It'll be a bit more seamlessly. It'll be more viable to get, as it kind of lost its way when they kind of changed it a bit. I don't know why. I always thought it was still a good item. I just don't know why people didn't get it. So finally, I like this change. I can actually buy a chain vest and not feel guilty, because they didn't really build into anything good except like maybe Frozen Heart or Thornmail. But now I can get this for Randuin's, and Iceborne gets buff. I guess I can go over this. So less gold, more armor. This one, yeah, it probably got a buff. This one got it. I think you'll see more rises. Looks like it. Could be. I think Rise got a buff from this, but I'm not sure. This is overall, I think, a little nerf, but I think they want to reduce the gold because it was a really hard item to get, and it didn't really give health like Randuin, so it was like, eh. Okay, let's see. Captain, ooh, still useless, I think. Clarity, blah blah blah, Ghost. Okay, this one, shit. 30%. Okay, this distortion, like, it gives movement speed after flashing, and like for any AD carry, I think that might be really good. This one for teleport, that's gonna be good for top laners, and Homeguard's still gonna be good. Okay, whatever. All right, runes. So let's see, armor. Okay. This right here, I looked at it before. No 12 armor, no more 13 armor. It goes to 9 armor. Don't get it. If you really want something like this, get this scaling armor. It's better, and now we have plus 4 armor for everyone. So, I mean, this is what I'm gonna get for every jungle. And health. Let's see, 48 health to 72 health. I still think the scaling armor is better. And this one's 175 health to 216. Look at this number. That's only like 24 health. This one just gains like 40 health, 50 health-ish. I don't know. I'm not bad. Oh yeah, it is 42 health, 41 health. So, not that big of a buff, to be honest. This one looks like more appealing to me in my eyes. So I'd go scaling armor or greater seals of health. Preferably scaling armor and health regen. I don't know much about health regen, how useful it is. Top laners might see it more. Okay, cooldown reduction per level. This is actually, I like this. So this one used to be like, let's see. Whoops. So it used to be 10 CDR at level 18. Now it's 15 CDR, and the flat gives you 7.5. Yeah, the flat CDR gives you 7.5. So it was pretty bad this scaling was pretty bad compared to the flat, but now you can actually think about getting this, and it reaches its cap at level 9, or like it equalizes a flat at level 9. So after level 9, it's good to go, and it'll scale better. And usually you will get the mid game and late game, and that's where cooldown reduction is really good in team fights, because you can keep spamming your skills. So I'm gonna see more of this. Scaling gets a slight buff, so I've always considered scaling better than flat in the jungle, so this is kind of nice. Quince, cooldown reduction, I don't think so. I'm getting that. Ooh, attack speed. So, Udyr, Warwick, all those people who auto attack and get a lot of damage out, or yeah, procs out of it, got a little nerf, or I mean buff. I know Rammus got a buff from this one, so that's what I think. Let's see, Feast, Scavenger, Exhaust, Heal, Barrier, Dragon. Dragon is the last thing I think. Okay, so in mid game, the late game, where champions have enough damage, taking Dragon becomes high value, low risk, repetitive, okay, blah blah blah. Basically, mid game and late game, if you're Kha'Zix or anyone with like level 11, 8, and you had Spirit of Elder Lizard, you could solo Dragon, and if you had Hop, yeah, you could just solo Dragon. It wouldn't be like nothing, and you'd get your team so much gold. So this right here leads it to more of a contested buff, because right here, this means that some people can't really solo it anymore. I think Kha'Zix and Lee Sin can still solo it, but I remember if I played Wukong, I couldn't solo, or I could solo it still. But now with this change, 5% current health as physical damage, that means like after 20, well, after like one attack, you'll be pretty low a bit, and it'll just keep stacking onto you. There's a new debuff, so I mean it is hard to take it down solely. And attack speed, people, I think Yi and all those people who auto attack can still solo it. But yeah, 20% reduction, kind of like Baron. It's kind of like a mini Baron. Armor and magic resist. Yeah, it's like a mini Baron. So I haven't actually seen the new dragon, but we'll see mid late if it's actually harder to take down, or if junglers can actually still solo it. Anyways, this is basically my point of view on basically every jungle change in this game. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.